PMP Certification Series, Chapter 6, Topic: Project Management Processes and Process Groups. Subtopics: What is a process? What are process groups? The 5 process groups, how process groups work together. Process groups versus Project Life Cycle, PMP exam. Tips. Hello everyone, welcome back to Agile Project Academy. In the previous chapter, we learned about the project life cycle and different development approaches like predictive, agile, and hybrid. Today, we're going to understand another fundamental PMP topic: project management processes and process groups. This topic is extremely important because many PMP exam questions are based on these concepts. Let's begin. According to PMI, a process is a set of related activities performed to produce a specific product, service, or result. Simply put, every activity you perform in a project, whether it's planning, communicating, managing risks, or closing the project, is part of a process. Now, these processes are organized into 5 process groups. 1. Initiating process group. This is where the project officially begins. During this stage, the project is authorized, objectives are defined, stakeholders are identified, and the project charter is created. The key question here is, should this project start? 2. Planning process group. Once the project is approved, detailed planning begins. The project team defines the scope, schedule, budget, quality, resources, communications, risks, procurement, and stakeholder engagement strategies. The key question is, how will we successfully complete this project? 3. Executing process group. This is where the actual project work happens. The team develops the project deliverables, manages communications, engages stakeholders, and coordinates resources to achieve project objectives. The key question is, are we building the planned deliverables? 4. Monitoring and controlling process group. While execution is happening, the project manager continuously monitors project performance. Actual progress is compared with the project plan. If there are deviations in scope, schedule, cost, or quality, corrective actions are taken. The key question is, are we still on track? 5. Closing process group. Once all work is completed and accepted, the project is formally closed. The team hands over deliverables, documents lessons learned, releases resources, and closes contracts if required. The key question is, have we completed everything successfully? Now here's an important concept. Many beginners think these 5 process groups happen only once in sequence. That's not true. Although initiating starts the project and closing ends it, the planning, executing, and monitoring and controlling process groups interact continuously throughout the project. As the project changes, plans are updated, and monitoring continues. Another common confusion is between project lifecycle and process groups. Remember, a project life cycle describes the phases a project goes through. Process groups describe the project management activities performed during those phases. They are related, but they are not the same thing. Real-world example. Imagine you're constructing a new office building. You receive approval and create the charter, initiating. You prepare drawings, budget, schedule, and resource plans, planning. Construction begins, executing. You regularly inspect progress, cost, and quality, monitoring and controlling. Finally, the building is handed over to the client, closing. Every successful project follows these management activities regardless of whether it's predictive, agile, or hybrid. PMP exam. Tip. Remember this simple sequence: initiating arrow, planning arrow, executing arrow, monitoring and controlling arrow, closing. Also remember, monitoring and controlling happens throughout the project, not only at the end. Quick summary. A process is a set of activities that produces a specific result. PMI organizes project management work into 5 process groups. These groups help manage projects from start to finish. Process groups are different from project lifecycle phases. Understanding their interaction is essential for the PMP exam. That's all for Chapter 6. In Chapter 7, we'll begin exploring the PMBOK knowledge areas, starting with Project Integration Management. We'll discuss what is Project Integration Management,
develop project charter, develop project management plan, direct and manage project work monitor, integrated change control, close project, or phase. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Agile Project Academy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Chapter 7.